Hey guys, this is Luke Sawyer, Shepherd Police Department. I'm here at Gold Star Outdoors with my buddy Chris Klingenpeel. Chris is the firearms manager here. I'm gonna ask Chris today some questions about buying long guns and what the process is for that. I think people get really scared and think it's difficult, and it's actually not. So, Chris, thanks for helping us out.
No problem.
So we've got a couple options here of guns. This would be just a regular shotgun that somebody might turkey hunt with. Here's a cute little pink one for a young lady or a young boy, and then an AR style long gun. So Chris, is there a difference in how one goes about purchasing any of those guns?
No, these are all considered long guns. So the ATF does not view any one of these differently.
Okay, so if I come into Gold Star Outdoors and I say, I want to buy this one right here, what do I have to do? I mean, can I get the gun today? Is it a simple process? Is it tough?
Yeah, it's almost always a 15-minute process.
Okay, so what will we do?
You will need to bring in a valid state ID or driver's license.
Okay.
If you have a concealed pistol license, we will need that as well.
Okay.
If you don't, it's not required, but it does make the process a little faster.
Okay.
Then you'll come in and you'll fill out this form.
Okay, now that's a...
This is called the 4473. That's a fancy name for it, given to it by the Department of Justice. It's all really basic information.
Like, what are some of the things they're going to ask?
You're going to fill out your last name, your first name, your address, where you were born, your height, your weight. Okay. Social Security number is optional. It will help with misidentification, but it is an option.
Okay.
You're going to answer some ethnicity and race questions, and then there's a list of prohibited questions. So the first one would be, are you the actual transferee or buyer of the firearm listed on this form? That's yes.
So basically,
if you're filling out this form for a gun, that's you.
Correct.
So you can see kind of how brainless a lot of these questions are. They're pretty basic. Are you under indictment or information in any court for a felony or any other crime which the judge could imprison you for more than 1 year?
So basically,
you should know the answer to that.
They just want to make sure that you are an upstanding citizen.
Yeah.
You're not a criminal. You're not a fugitive. You're not somebody that's going to do something stupid with this firearm. That you're going to use it what it's intended for.
Yeah, this form will actually, it gives us basic information for us to run through the national background check system.
Okay.
That goes right to the FBI database, and that'll give us a yes, proceed, a no, deny, or a delay. The proceed is just like what it sounds. You take it that day, no issues. Delay means that they are doing a little bit more research on the transaction. It's a fairly common process. And it actually is delayed for a total of 4 days, 4 business days from the date of purchase. So if that was today, you'd be looking at the 30th would be your Brady Day,
okay.
As long as that's not a weekend.
Okay.
And then there's a deny, and a deny essentially would mean that you lied on one of these questions. There's really no other way around that.
So basically, there's nothing to be scared of. If you're just honest and you answer the questions like you're supposed to,
yep.
And you pay your money, and you get an approval, today you could walk out with your long gun.
Right, and there's no, a real common misconception, there's no registration of long guns.
So
if you buy this gun, the ATF doesn't know what gun you have, the state doesn't know what gun you have. This is just a form to clear your background prior to us being legally allowed to give you the gun and you walk out. This isn't registered to you, there's no registration for any long gun in the state of Michigan whatsoever.
I know some people ask about that sometimes. They think that, that the serial number's kept someplace, right. And, obviously that's just not the case. So once I fill out that, then I've got this form. Now, what is this?
So this is your trigger lock statement. This is a form required by the state police. Essentially, it asks us a question. This sale included either a trigger lock or device designed to disable the firearm and prevent the discharge of a firearm, or a gun case or storage container that can be secured to prevent unauthorized access to the firearm.
So it's a safety form.
Yep, it's mainly for transport. So you have to be legally able to transport the gun away from here when you leave. So the state police requires that you either have a case for it,
okay, or
have a lock for it.
Okay.
One or the other.
Okay. So it's a pretty simple process, as you guys can see. It's not rocket science. There's nothing to be scared of. So that's I think that's going to wrap it up for our long gun portion. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask our department. Hit us up on Facebook, and we would be more than happy to answer them. Thanks, Chris.
Yeah, no problem.